Mabuhay squad, we have a serious problem. Something very concerning right now. We're heading straight to the veterinarian. Don't panic. But I think something's wrong with Ligaya. Mabuhay squad, the problem is she hasn't been eating today. And even last night, she would beg for food, but when I would feed her, she wouldn't be eating. I noticed yesterday she was chewing the veggies but wasn't swallowing, and today she wants nothing to do with vegetables. It's already like past noon and she hasn't been hungry. She did accept formula, but I feel like her appetite's affected. She's not eating. She doesn't want to eat. And when she had formula, she only had like 1.5. Now I'm scared. Ligaya, how come you're not eating? And look, I feel like she's lost weight in just over like a day. So get this, I'm like, okay, her poo's healthy. Not quite. Look at the poo's different color. It's like orange and there's no solid part to it. Even in her cage, if you look at her cage, veggies untouched. She doesn't want to eat. She isn't even willing to eat cardamom or seeds. But if you look at her cage, look, see? The poo's a different color. It's like orange. So obviously, I'm worried. At the first onset of any kind of health change in appetite, change in dropping, you need to take the bird to the vet. It could be something serious. For those of you who know parrots, birds in general are good at hiding illnesses. It's a survival mechanism for the birds because if predators zoom in on like a sick bird, bad news. So birds naturally hide their sicknesses well. And sometimes it's too late by the time you discover it. Oh my gosh, I'm so worried! Ligaya, are you okay? I wonder what it is. I hope you didn't like swallow anything. It's so peculiar because I know the hunger is there, but as soon as I approach her with the syringe, she would kind of like, that eagerness was not there to eat and swallow. I would kind of squirt it in her mouth and she would kind of play with the formula in her mouth. And I'm like, okay, so maybe she doesn't want formula. She would eat about maybe 1 syringe full, when usually she'll have like up to 3. So appetite has definitely decreased. And again, poo, no solid part to it, you see, and different color. So I'm not waiting. Not even gonna go home directly from our meeting, just directly to the vet. Good girl. Wow, she's surprisingly okay with you guys. Yes. Good girl. We're here at the vet. This is Dr. Maurice. Yes. And just weighing her now. Step up, step up. Okay. Here, it's okay. We're just gonna weigh you. Just gonna weigh you.
For the feather sample.
Okay. They're gonna get a feather sample. Oh no. So sad. From where? Oh, I'm sad. Oh my gosh. Poor Ligaya. It's for your own good, Ligaya. A down feather or like an adult feather? One just fell off. Well, good. Okay, they were able to just take a down feather. No trauma. Good girl. Yeah, she's actually shedding quite a bit of these down feathers.
If ever there are mites, possible din na...
there might be mites. Oh no, Ligaya, I hope you don't have mites. I told Doc about the down feathers that I keep finding all over. He says it could be possible that she's just normally shedding her baby down, or she might have mites. This actually, mites could be it, because I do see her head shaking out sometimes and scratching her ear.
How about the rest of the body? She'll scratching the ears of the body?
I mean, she'll preen as normal.
But at least the feathers are still open, so
yeah, feathers seem alright. Yeah, she's shedding quite a few of these down feathers. So they took feather samples to determine something. I don't know what for, but guys, they took a stool sample and apparently they saw a lot of Giardia bacteria in her stool. Protozoans. Ligaya, you got bacteria in your poop. Oh, she just put a new one. The doc can get a fresh sample. Maybe that's how I got sick, that fever one time. Remember that time I had a fever, and then I just took Serpentina, it went away. Maybe it's from like cleaning up her poo, and it got in my system, and maybe I got affected by this Giardia. Oh, I hope you're not sick. Anyways, I think they're gonna give us an antibiotic to give to her, just to get rid of those protozoa from her system. I wonder if that's why you've been off feed. So they're running more tests. Just waiting for results. The guys, are you okay? You get better, okay? Yes. You can't be sick. Sick, not allowed. Not allowed in our flock. You get better. We have some amazing plans ahead over the next year and a half. Pretty cool things ahead. But you have to get better. Yes, Ligaya is so good. I love it. They had to restrain her because they had to. What did you do with her nose?
Flush the nostrils.
They flushed the nostrils just in case there was something in there. And her feather. Normal.
No lice.
No mites, no lice. Perfect. Good, good, good. Awesome. Okay, so guys, the treatment is twice a day, 0.25 of this antibiotic, right? And this is to treat what?
For the Giardia, protozoa.
Giardia, protozoa, which he has. Oh, and I have a question. Like last week or a couple weeks ago, I had a fever. Could I have also ingested the Giardia?
Problem with the Giardia, it's transmissible to humans.
It is?
Yeah, so
okay, that's what it was for sure then. Because I had a fever, I had diarrhea, I had like the works. Headache.
Makagaling sa'yo. Or baka galing sa kanya, so we're not
Oh,
sure.
I could have given it to her?
Possible.
Oh no.
Just treat na lang.
Okay.
And then make sure for now, hand wash pa rin pagkahawak sa kanya.
Always wash hands. Okay. Alright. Oh my. OMG, I never even thought of that. I could have given you the Giardia. Or you could have given it to me. We're sharing germs. Okay, we gotta go home. Yes. Home now. Ligaya's busy playing, ripping up the bark. Otherwise normal. From the sense I'm getting, yeah, she has Giardia in her stool, but we're eliminating it before it does become problematic. And I mean, it's already showing in her appetite, so it's a good thing we brought her. Good thing we brought you, guys. My paranoia was actually warranted. Also should give a big thank you not only to VIP Vets in Practice, their team who's been awesome all the time with my animals. Did I even tell you that they saved my snake, which when I got it from off the plane, yes, I flew it in. It had a 10% chance of living. It had this huge infection. 10% chance of living. Spent a ton of money to have them treat it, board it at VIP Vets in Practice. The people took care of the snake, and guess what? It survived. 10% chance of survival. Of course, I mean, I spent the funds more than the cost of the animal because I mean, I wanted it to live. I mean, it lived. So that's how great the team is. But I also wanted to thank Doc Nielsen Donato, celebrity veterinarian. If you're Filipino, you know him from Born to Be Wild, the television show, who also owns and runs Vets in Practice. That's his clinic. He called me to make sure Ligaya was okay. Asked me all sorts of questions. He's been so helpful. So thank you, Doc Nielsen, for that. Another thing I learned from Doc Nielsen is to not give her like a lot of formula. Like usually I will give Ligaya the max that she'll take, but apparently it could be detrimental to give her the whole 3 squirts, which is what she had as a baby chick, because I mean, they're not growing in the same way physically at this age than she was like when she was a chick, so she doesn't need as much formula. So I'm taking note of that. Like before, she would keep begging and I'd feed her even up to 3, sometimes 4. Apparently not good. Okay, so here's the medicine. Fed her a tiny bit of formula because she has to drink this not on an empty stomach. 2.5. Let's see, let's hope she likes this. Okay, Ligaya, come, open. Uh-oh. Hold on, oh, she doesn't like that. Okay, wait, I'm really gonna have to put her down. She's like, what was that? That tasted weird. Here, there. It tastes weird. Oh, she doesn't like that at all. I'm sorry. It'll help you feel better. I'm happy to know as well that all of these down feathers that, you know, was worrying me a few vlogs ago, because I thought she was feather plucking. They've ruled out that it's a skin condition. You know, they did a feather test. No mites or lice, so it's not that. And Doc Nielsen doesn't feel like it's a behavioral problem because she has no reason to be depressed. We spend every day with her. So they're thinking that it's normal, that these are just baby down feathers, and she's just grown out of them. She doesn't need those baby down feathers anymore now that she has her full adult plumage, right? All right, guys, so she's eating seeds, which is a good sign. Her appetite's coming back, I suppose. And she jumped on my shoulder earlier to beg for formula. But I'm gonna give her formula a little bit later, closer to when she's supposed to have her next dose of medicine, of antibiotics. We gotta kill that Giardia. Giardia? I need to look it up. Okay guys, Giardia infection is an intestinal infection marked by abdominal cramps, bloating, nausea, and bouts of watery diarrhea, caused by a microscopic parasite that is found worldwide, especially in areas with poor sanitation and unsafe water. Where did I get that if that was me that gave her Giardia? It's a protozoan parasite. Wow. They reproduce in small intestines of several vertebrates, causing giardiasis. Oh my, where do you get it? Oh my. Giardia lives in the intestines of infected humans or other animals, individuals of which become infected by ingesting or coming into contact with contaminated foods, soil, or water, tainted by the feces of an infected carrier. Include violent diarrhea, yes, stomach and abdominal cramps, upset stomach, and nausea. Oh my. A typical infection can be slight, resolve without treatment, and last between 2 to 6 weeks. Oh my. Well, I had a fever. It's the first time I'm being sick in like 2 years, a couple weeks ago, right? And maybe that's what it was. I must have got it from somewhere. Perhaps like touching the soil from an ANTSCANADA terrarium or something, like creating one of the terrariums, and maybe I ate something and it was in the soil and then in me, and then maybe I gave it to the bird. Sorry, Ligaya, for giving you giardiasis.
Mikey, I think you got it from eating too much cheesecake. What? Just became the morning lunch and dinner.
RJ just said I got it from eating too much cheesecake. I don't think so. There is nothing wrong with cheesecake. People need cheesecake in life. Right, Jaya? Guys, Jaya's here. She's editing and she's having cheesecake. You see, cheesecake is life. Never blame the cheesecake. So, I did notice that while Ligaya has kind of lost her appetite, I don't even know if it's a loss of appetite or just she's not so hungry. She's been eating a lot of this bark. She's been removing the skin, the bark from this branch. She's never done it more than now. I wonder if in times when they have intestinal infections or when it's starting to get infected, if they automatically know to start eating bark, because I know in some trees consuming the wood and the bark and the resins, like it's got medicinal properties and like antibiotic properties. Like even though she's not hungry, she's been mad chewing the bark from this branch here, like for the past 2 days. So maybe she's self-medicating herself with her own decor. Wow, mind blown. You weren't eating your veggies, you weren't eating so much formula, but you were eating so much wood, guys. And I was wondering why, like bark in particular, like super bark hungry. Okay, so we did some detective work. It says in Wikipedia, giardiasis, the symptoms of Giardia, which may become to appear 2 days after infection, include violent diarrhea, blah, blah, blah. 2 days after infection, meaning I thought back, what did I do 2 days before I started feeling the fever and getting diarrhea? We were in Tuqueguerao. So out in the farm, in the provinces, I must have maybe touched the soil, right? Like, I mean, we were at the farm, we went everywhere. We went to my mom's, like, home property, I had my hand in soil, touching plants and all of that. Maybe I ingested some Giardia. Now it's making sense. We know. Inspiration. Ligaya, wanna eat? Wanna eat? I'll take that as a yes. You still have no appetite? Wanna climb me? She's climbed Mount Mikey. Wanna eat? Okay. She's like, yes, feed me already. Wait, water's boiling. Sheesh. You better eat though. Okay, okay. See? She's in a hurry. She's like, feed me already. Yes, I'm making it. Don't worry. It'll be delicious. Trust me on this. You gotta eat for real though. I don't like none of this no appetite business. Okay? We're gonna kill that Giardia. Kill it. Say goodbye to your Giardia. Giardia are like Airbnb users. You know what I'm saying? They saw the opportunity in your intestine. They took up residence. But it's time to check out. You know what I'm saying? You know how I beat Giardia 2 weeks ago? Serpentina. Are you allowed to have Serpentina? I wonder. Okay, okay. Wait. And then after this, you have your medicine, then you go to sleep. Bedtime. Here, guys. Yes. Yummy. It's good. More. Good girl. Swallow, swallow, swallow. Yes. She's not eating that much, my boy squad. Here, come on. Try to get it down. You didn't really eat today. Keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. Okay, good girl. Just a little bit more. See, you didn't eat anything really. A little bit of formula. You think you could take one more? One more round? If not, we're going for medicine next. Poor Ligaya. Try your best, yes. Good girl. Good girl, yes. Come on. A little bit more. Yes, good girl. Open. Swallow, 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 swallow. Almost, this will be complete too. If you could take this. Swallow, swallow, swallow. Good girl. Okay, 2 whole syringes. I'm happy with that. Good girl, yes. All right, now it's time for medicine. Remember this? Remember this? Here. Open. There. Ooh. Gross, right? Sorry. Trust me, you'll feel better in the morning. Poor Ligaya, she's sick. Well, I hope you feel better in the morning and you start eating your veggies and formula. And it does look like she's gonna sleep up here tonight. I put her down on the ground twice and she climbed up here. All right. Good morning, Ligaya. Are you awake? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, look at you. Yes. Good morning. Are you hungry? Yeah? Wanna eat? I'll take that as a yes. Your appetite's back? Shall we try? All right. Some veggies first, maybe? Okay. Just doing a quick inspection of the droppings, the poo. They look healthy to me. Guys, the 2 indicators that told me Ligaya was getting sick, appetite and poo yesterday, right? That's how you can tell your bird is sick. Which is also why it's so important to spend so much time with them, because I probably wouldn't have noticed this if she was just like a caged bird, you know what I mean, that I didn't really interact with. But she looks very active right now. Let's see if she'll eat. I'll offer her some veggies and some formula after. Okay, come. Come, come, come. Yes. Step up. Oops. Step up. Good girl. Here you go. Step up. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'll go make your food. Oh my, she's really chatty right now. Something tells me she is hungry. Dry these veggies after washing them. All right. Yes, food's coming. Here comes the bird. Wanna eat? Hungry? Appetite's back? There she is, chewing that bark again. Alright, Ligaya. I got veggies. Mmm. She's infatuated with that bark. Would you like to have some veggies? Come. Good girl. Time to eat some veggies. Here you go. Uh-oh. Not interested in veggies. Oops, sorry. Here. How come you don't like your veggies? You love veggies. Look. Yes. Oh, I guess not. See? Don't you miss your veggies? Mmm, squash. Blanched squash. Yes. Mmm. I think she's eating. Oops. Good girl. Okay, I'm just gonna put it down right here. Feel free to chew and eat as desired. It's right here. Dropping a lot of it. Right here. I won't watch ya. Go. Is she gonna eat? No. Mabuhay squad. She's like half and half. Oh no, now she's stepping in it. Alright, so looks like veggies is a fail. But she will need to eat before I feed her antibiotics. And the vet said to put her on formula if she isn't already. Luckily, she is. Alright, formula. Let's do this. Wanna eat? Yes, you know formula. You love formula. I mean, I suppose, like a human, you don't want to have a 100% never sick bird, right? You want them to build the antibodies and all of that to fight diseases off and stuff. It's just scary, you know what I mean? Especially considering Malaya last year, and we don't know how she passed away. Even the vets couldn't figure out how she passed away or what she had. It's a little scary. Ligaya, come. Oh, you know this orange stuff? This stuff that looks like sand from the desert but tastes like heaven from God. Alright. Yeah. It smells delicious actually. What does it smell like? It smells like porridge. Like a seed porridge. Like kind of like oatmeal. Like Quaker oats. It's like this promising creamy, seed delicious. Like it smells slightly like cream has been added or something. Temperatura. Let's see. Too hot. Oh boy. Yes. 42. 42 degrees exactly. I think the bird knows. Come. Do you hear her? She's mimicking this. Come! Ligaya, come! Look what I have! Yes! Come! Come! Oh, you're not even willing to fly no more? Come on! Good girl! Yes! Yes! Okay, let's feed her, guys. You have to eat this. Seriously, you know this. This is your favorite food. Good girl. Yes. Oh, good. She's eating it eagerly. Oops. Some of it's being spit up, but wipe. Yes. Okay. Oops, I got some on your feathers. No. Good girl. You wet the tip so that it's nice and moist. Good girl. Yes. Okay. Come on. More. Good girl. Yes! OMG. Have one more. Some of it is being spit back up. Not really regurgitated, but like when I inject it, she swallows some and some of it she kind of spits out. Here. Oh, good bird. Good bird. Yes, good girl. Come on, there's still a little bit more. Come on. Yes, trust me, this is the best part. The ending. Alright guys, time for the meds. Gotta shake well. I'm sure it tastes delicious. Let's see if it tastes better than yesterday. Okay, here, yeah. See? Try it. I'm sure it's delicious. Come. She's like, I remember this. Open. She is not opening her mouth. You are too smart and you have such a good memory. Here, open. Good girl. Oops. Okay, that was a fail. Oh no. I'm sorry. Did you even swallow that? Oh, I hope she swallowed that. What if I mixed it with water? A little bit of water. Okay, open. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Okay, there. That she swallowed. For sure. Okay. Good, good, good. Feeling better, Ligaya? Oops. Hey guys, I have a song for you. If I could have said goodbye. I would have said what I wanted to. Maybe even cried for you. If I knew it would be the last time, I would have broke my heart in two, trying to save the part of you. Don't wanna feel another touch, don't wanna start another fire, don't wanna know another kiss, no other name falling off my lips. Don't wanna give my heart away to another stranger, or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. Oh, I'll never love again. OMG, guys. She's eating. OMG, this is great. Appetite's back. I'm so happy. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Don't you miss those veggies? I know I miss you eating those veggies, that slimy okra. Alright. Guess a little music can whet the appetite. It's Ate Ellsie. Okay na, eating vegetables now. Yes. As soon as the door goes beep beep beep, she stops. She's like, who's that? Who's coming? Ligaya, we got suha, pomelo, bananas, more okra, awesome. Calamansi, yes. She will be needing this for vitamin C. Calaman vitamin C. Here you go, Ligaya. Yes. Calamansi, go. Yes. Love that sourness, huh? Oh wow, that's great. She stepped up on Ate Ellsie for a moment. Good job. Gaia, wanna go for a walk? Wanna go outside? It's your favorite time to go outside for a walk. It's 10 a.m. What do you say? Shall we go? Alright, going for our morning walk, 10 a.m. Soak up that sunlight. The guys, soak it up. Reap the benefits of that amazing star on which we all depend on. Don't you guys find it amazing how all life on an entire massive planet totally depend on the working of a celestial star, like millions and millions of miles away? Isn't that crazy? Unbelievable. You see, the kind of things we take for granted. This sun is amazing. Let's go walk in the sun. Seriously. Yes. Isn't the sun awesome, guys? It's amazing. Soak it up. Go, go, go. Get better. Get better. I personally love the sun. And you know what's crazy? In this country, known as the Philippines, and in a lot of Asian countries, in fact, standing in the sun is not desirable. Like, they don't want to get dark. Isn't that crazy? Like, I remember growing up, my Lola used to say, don't go out in the sun, or you know, she would see me in the summer and go like, oh, you're so dark. I'm like, yeah, that's usually what happens when you go out in the sun. And here in the Philippines, that's undesirable. Like, they have skin whitening product. Mind you, when I was doing television, showbiz and all of that here in the Philippines, I also felt that pressure to stay light skinned, right? Like, I even would hook up to this stuff through an IV called glutathione, which turns all dark pigments in skin to an yellowish, like whitish color, so like you become lighter. Essentially it's like skin bleaching, and it actually is good for your liver. Like it's good for your body. It's a antioxidant, and they use it to treat various ailments. But one of the side effects is light skin, which is so funny because on the other side of the world, in the West, people are spending hundreds if not thousands of dollars trying to get dark. And me personally, when I go on vacation, I want to be out in the sun. I want to be black. And you know, I can get black. I get that from my mom's side, and I love that. And so do Westerners. Anyways, I remember being in Montreal, single bachelor. This one girl I had met in a bar says, "Oh, hi, you know, I love your kind of people. I find them so attractive." And I'm like, "What kind of people?" She was French Canadian. And she was like, "Black?" What? And I was like, "Oh, what a compliment. You thought I was black?" But yeah, I do love having dark skin. I love, here in the Philippines, they call it moreno when you're like brown. I don't know, it's quite nice. It's quite nice to be able to stand out in the sun and not burn, you know what I mean? Right, like guys? Don't you love this sun? It's amazing, right? And look at RJ. RJ is so light-skinned. He is not moreno at all. Actually, he usually stays out of the sun, but sometimes he will surprise me by like going to swim out in the sunlight on a beach, and then he gets dark and it looks healthy, you know what I mean? But it comes to show you how opposite the West and the East are in terms of like skin lightening and all of that. And on top of that, in the West, in North America, when you're tanned, it denotes that you have money. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, you went to Barbados or you went to Jamaica. You flew to vacation to some tropical country, so you've got money. Here it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? What a gorgeous day here in the Philippines, seriously. Such great sunlight, plants. Liking the sunlight, Ligaya? Don't you just love these walks? Oh wow, what a beautiful morning dove up ahead. There it goes, flying away, and Ligaya sees it. I think Ligaya spots every single bird that comes close. Like, she knows. Every time we're on these walks, she has her eyes all around, scanning every single movement, every insect that flies by, every vehicle approaching. She notices everything. I wonder what it's like to be a bird. Like, seriously, I'm sure everything is super duper stimulating, like almost overstimulating, like every little thing. If you're so detail oriented, I wonder if they ever get like sensory overload. Seriously, sometimes it pays off, I guess, to be unobservant. Maybe someone's chatty. Wow, wow, wow. Does this mean you're feeling better? There's that whistle. Wow, wow, wow. Who are you laughing at? Who you whistling at? Whoa! Someone's appetite is back. Eating veggies, yes! So guys, it looks like she's starting to really come around. In terms of this Giardiasis business, I'm so happy. We nipped it in the butt. Early, no pun intended. But I'm gonna continue to give her the antibiotics throughout the entire week as instructed by the vet. Right, guys? Even if she's displaying signs of being better, guys, take note. If you're on antibiotics, you have to do the complete treatment, even if you're already feeling good. Why? Because it's kind of like when a bad army enters the country of your body, and then you send in the good guys to kill that bad army. If you leave 1 or 2 stragglers from the bad army, they learn, and then they reproduce, and they're super bad army. That's right. You create super protozoans or super viruses or super bacteria if you don't finish the antibiotics. Actually, no, not super viruses, because antibiotics don't work on viruses. Science jargon, sorry. She loves when I scratch her face. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Yeah. Love this, right? On the head. Yeah. We're bonding. Parrot bonding. I can scratch it for you. Yeah. Yes. She like leans into these scratches. I just move my fingers and she presses in. Yeah. Like that, huh? I wonder how it feels for a parrot. Especially like a young parrot with all these new pin feathers coming through. It must be so itchy for them. This must be such a relief, huh? Guys, look who's back in business. And she loves this banana peel. Don't worry, the banana peel is clean. She doesn't eat the banana. I put it in her bowl, even though she ate it as a chick. She just likes to tear at this banana peel. She'll tear at it. She'll even eat some of the the white part on the inside. But she's obsessed with this banana peel. Seriously, it's her favorite thing ever. She chews it, spits it out. You can have as much banana as you like. It's good to see you active. Guess who's an eager beaver to eat her formula? It does seem like the antibiotics are working at bringing her appetite back. Formula. Didn't you miss this? Quite frankly, I miss you missing the formula. You know what I'm saying? Let's take the temperature. Temperature perfect. Yes. Oh wow, you're an eager beaver. I've missed this bird. I've missed this Ligaya. I like healthy Ligaya. You ate all of that. And she's finished, including her medication. Yes. I had to mix it with a little bit of water because she does not like the taste of it. She spits it out. But if I add just a little bit of warm water, squirt at the back of her mouth, and it goes down smoothly, right? The guy is getting ready to go to bed. And she's been amazing at pooing in the right places, as usual. Now I've been examining her poo, and I can see that she's been actually eating the bark. You know that wooden branch that she keeps picking at that I noticed? She was picking at like over the past 2 days when she wasn't really eating. And that makes me think that when birds are sick or they have some kind of like intestinal infection, they naturally want to chew bark. And you know, in a lot of trees, bark and wood, they have like resins and stuff. They have antibacterial properties. So perhaps this is like she just naturally knew to chew and ingest bark and, you know, more wood when she had maybe a tummy ache, or she could feel that she had giardiasis. Okay, Ligaya, time to sleep. Good night. Good morning, Mabuhay Squad. Yes, here with the baby on a freshly washed gray hoodie. She's missed this one. Yes, good morning. You hungry? Oh, I'll take that as a yes. The appetite has returned, thank goodness. Sadly, guys, I have some news that may be sad to a lot of people. And it's sad to me as well. It's nothing, don't be alarmed, but I've come to a certain decision of sorts based on some information that I got. And Mabuhay Squad, this sad decision is